gang stalkers coordinate way too much. Sometimes coincidence that happen in your life is not coincidences. Those are setups. It ain't because you got a bad case of luck. It's a setup. They triangulate and then they create an illusion that it's a God in heaven is angry at you. He's mad at you. This is not of God's doing. Do not believe that God is punishing you and cursing you for something that you might have done when this has nothing to deal with what God is doing. Okay, the majority of the time, this is coming from Satan, who used these type of idiots out here, right? Not only just in Augusta, Georgia, but all over the United States of America, and cause you pain and hurt and harm, and try to make you to commit suicide, even though you have not done nothing. You just peachy, right? You doing you, right? But they want to do you at the same time. Now they try to screw everybody in the United States of America. All right. Listen. Then when I left from up over there where I was resting, there was a couple of more Caucasian dudes, and I believe they may be suspect gang stalkers because I think they said something in relations to what I was actually doing, but I wasn't really paying attention to them. You see, and I left from up over there from that spot, went and triangulated right back to where I was. Up over there, back to Augusta Canal, but I took the other street. I think it was Green Street, and then I triangulated back to Augusta Canal, and come to find out, to my to answer my suspicion, I seen construction workers working on the road or whatever that is that they're working on. And then I seen a couple other more construction workers who was up over there when I left from that area, and I went to Augusta Canal, and then there was some construction workers that was up over there, right? And then I came from, and they was doing something, even though I wasn't really paying not that much attention to them. I left from that area, and then I passed by another white person. This is a white female who's a cyclist. You see, the first person was a Caucasian dude who's a cyclist, or probably just a person just riding on the bicycle. And then there was another one. Later on, who showed up in that area. And then so I passed by that person who's a Caucasian female or a woman, and then I just chilled. I passed by her. I chilled over there where I was at, back over there to where the abandoned house is at, and then she was seemed like she was fixing her bike, but I believe that she was pretending, because gang stalkers also like to put on a show and pretend like they doing something when really they just timing everything and coordinated for this next spitting piece that they're going to act out this script. And so I was sitting up over there by or shall I say, I sat on the porch of the abandoned house, and then there was a Caucasian dude who was on a bicycle. This is a different one. He was wearing blue. I think he was wearing blue. I forgot what colors, but the Caucasian woman was wearing blue. Maybe he was wearing black. And then she passed by, and then the other person passed by, and it was there was both Caucasian. One of them was wearing blue, which is the Caucasian female, and then the white dude was, he was, I think he was wearing black, and he passed by. And the way how all that happened, it seemed like it was coordinated. Then I eventually made my, and then I heard the horn that was blown off. Blowing in the background somewhere. Sounding off in the distance, right? And this is a different car. I also forgot to include that there was one of the construction workers' vehicles that was driving by and passing by me, and there's a reason why I don't record these them up on video and send you the visuals of what these how these gang stalkers act, because it's just a waste of time, and I ain't got time for all that. I got life to live. And then so that person passed by and blew their horn. I left from Augusta Canal, made my way up over here to Lake Olmsted eventually. That's a long walk. A lot of people can't do what I do, but that's all right. And I came up, walked all the way up over here to Augusta Canal. I'm sorry, my bad. Lake Olmsted. And I'm up on the opposite side right now of the hiking trail, and I'm up over here, at the boondocks, over here by the lake or a pond or whatever this is. And on my way up over here, there was a fire truck that was going in the same direction I was going. And then that fire truck did not blow their horn. I also seen Channel 12 News vehicle was heading up on this street. I'm gonna get the name of the street right quick. And there was another fire truck that passed by, had on the lights. Also, there was a train that was sounding their horn off, and then they went past by me. On my way up over here, there's another fire truck that passed by me, and they had on their little lights and stuff, and then they turned on their sirens, is what I meant to say. And and then they went past by me.